Yeah, yeah. He said also that nation you serve I shall judge. We walk in the wilderness, it hurts so much, so much. All praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High.
Hello everyone. Let me start off by giving all praises and gratitude to the Most High, our God, our Creator, our Father, the one who created heaven and earth, the one who created us. I just want to give gratitude for the gift of life. Thank you for the gift of life. Welcome, everyone, to my new channel. My name is Marcia, and I created my channel. The purpose of this channel is to talk about the creator's blueprint for the type of food that we should be consuming to assist us in nurturing this body, our temple, to keep us healthy, to keep us vibrant, to also make sure that we are always on a high vibrational level at all times. His words in the Bible, God's words in the Bible actually laid out that blueprint for what we should be consuming. So I will be talking about that in conjunction with helping those who are transitioning or have transitioned but need, there's some guidance or some tips, help with recipes, help with meal plans, different way of looking at food. I will be also talking about those things. I will be talking about organic food, alkaline food, live food, that we need to consume in our bodies in order to live a very healthy life. Using the biblical principles, i.e. the verses, various verses in the Bible, our Creator basically has laid out that blueprint for us in terms of what it is what's the type of food that we need to be consuming to maintain this healthy lifestyle, to maintain this body, i.e. our temple. And once you start going through those, I'll give you a few Bible verses in a minute, you will understand that, we need to go back to what our ancestors were eating. What were they eating? They were eating plants, herbs, fruits, grains. So if we go back to that plan, we will be basically complying with the covenant that our ancestors agreed upon with the Creator. And I will touch on that in a much more detail in another video. So right now, this is my intro, just to give you an idea as to what types of topics will be covered, and also talk about, make sure buy the right food and organic food, etc., or alkaline food to consume in our bodies. I'll talk about a pH, food that with high pH. I'll talk about water with high pH. So in conjunction with all of that, I will also be demonstrating some meals, some cooked meals. That's all I do. Kind of a cooking channel, but introducing other things to it. I'll be sharing helpful tips and recipes for those who have already transitioned or who are transitioning to the plant-based lifestyle. I am not referring to this as a diet. I am referring to it as a plant-based lifestyle. If we use the word diet, then we put it in a category of a short-termism. And from that short-termism, we get a short-term result. We may, lose a few pounds here and there. We feel good for a few moments, but that's a short-termism. If we use the idea of a lifestyle, then this is a forever ever, right? So that way we'll continue to see the benefits over a long period of time, and then you'll get accustomed to it, and it will become second nature. It will become part of you. So that's the reason why I'm referring to it as a lifestyle change. Again, based on what the Creator's blueprint is for us in terms of what we need to consume for our well-being, for wellness, for our health, to help us to maintain this temple of ours. So we're proud of this, right? This is our body that we are proud of. We are thankful. We give thanks every day for being alive. So therefore, it is just our responsibility to ensure that we are feeding the body what it needs to sustain itself, but also to do its job. The body is smart enough to know what to do, but we just need to fuel that body with the right type of food. Of course, water, alkaline water, exercise the mind, do your physical exercises, but also the main component really is what we're fueling our bodies with, our temples with, right? Were we choosing live food or dead food? What are we choosing? If we choose live food, that is what is going to help us to maintain a good structured temple. And, for some of us who are becoming more aware, more spiritually aware, more in tune with oneself and getting, in tune with your higher self, with your Creator, you're going to find that your body start asking for more plant-based food as opposed to the meat. At the end of the day, we are what we eat. I know we've heard that saying many times, but it's true. We are what we eat. If we, just do a test. If you eat a lot of, your diet is consuming mostly meat and starchy food, how does that compare to when you have a day of just, plant-based meals? Is there a difference? I know that there used to be a difference. You felt very heavy when you eat the meat and the starch and so on. You feel heavy. You feel, sluggish. You have no energy. You just want to go to sleep, basically, right? On the other hand, when you eat your plant-based, you feel light like a feather. You feel light and vibrant and energized and ready for the next task, So we need to choose which way we want to go in terms of how we want to feel, right? What should we eat? We should be based again on the biblical scriptures. Genesis 1:11, Genesis 1:29 tells you that, the Creator has basically given us all the fruit, the herb healing seeds for us to consume as our meat. So if we go back to that and we start consuming just plants and herbs and fruits and organic fruits and organic plants and organic herbs, alkaline water. If we start consuming those things, you will start seeing a significant difference in our lives. We all have been given the gift of life. We've all been given the gift of life from the Creator. The planet to dwell on, the air that we breathe, the sun that provides us with light and energy, the fruits and the plants and the herbs and the trees that are there for us to consume for our meal, but also for our medicine. So the question I have is, are we grateful? What we do with our lives that we've been given, so graciously, is the gift back to the Creator. So, how do we plan and thanking the Creator? Just want to leave that with you. Food for thought. In conclusion, let's take control back. Let's take control back. Let's take our power back. We decide. You decide. I decide. We decide what goes into this temple of ours, what goes into this perfectly created body/temple of ours. Let us be the decider as to what we consume in our bodies. Do not get tempted by man's food. Stay away from man's food. Consume God's food. This is what He provided. Consume God's food. And that's one huge way of taking control back, taking our power back, taking our control back. We have a responsibility to make that decision on our own. We don't need any outsiders to tell us what we should consume. We should pick up our book of truth. Plenty of books, but we can pick one up, the Holy Bible, plus others, and determine what we should be consuming to maintain this beautiful temple of ours. And just remember, health is wealth. Health is wealth. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being in this space. The next episode, I promise you, will be more cooking, I promise. In the meantime, friends, family, peace and blessings to you all. And just remember, gratitude is a must.
Say you can't get free for no love. Me tell you say the heart of the key of the love. 2 1 in the ear for the Father up above. And the loving give you blessing, it and make you level up. The most time.